The Hunger Games film epitomizes a post-apocalyptic world of hypocritical global elitists with a governing style right out of the Saul Alinsky-Barack Obama playbook. Both administrations reek with gross double standards and embrace the adage of no good deed goes unpunished. Such is made clear in the case of neighborhood watch volunteer George Zimmerman, who was beaten badly and left with a gash in the back of his head and a broken nose. Now, in self-defense, he shot and killed Trayvon Martin. But instead of being given a medal, or at least being left alone for his efforts to protect his community and defend himself, he was demonized by most in the major news media, working in lockstep with their overlords in the Capitol. 24/7 newsfakers showed low-resolution video depicting a quote-unquote healthy Zimmerman with no broken nose and no gash in the back of his head, and sending the message that he was lying about being beaten by Trayvon Martin, setting the stage for a modern-day lynching. Now, once the drive-by media had done their job of fomenting a frothy national lynch mob, and after clear footage emerged showing that there was a gash in the back of his head, the sycophants in media whispered an apology for their initial coverage. But by then, the damage was done and the hunger of the mob had to be appeased. So, late in the day on April 11th, Zimmerman was charged with second-degree murder by a special prosecutor in Florida, bowing to unprecedented pressure capped off by Obama's grandstanding, saying that if I had a son, he probably would have looked like Trayvon. Unbelievable. In record time, Zimmerman was tried in the midst of a whirlwind circling the court of public opinion and found to be guilty by the initial false reports. On cue, and was ushered into a Seminole County jail where he is now facing a possible prison sentence of 25 years to life, and all for doing his job as a community watch volunteer. But wait, Hunger fans, there's more. Insult was added to injury when the Obama administration fanned the flames of black against white racism by allowing the new Black Panther Party leaders to offer a whopping $10,000 public bounty for the murder of Zimmerman. And there was no arrest order put out at all by Attorney General Eric Holder. Historians will likely look back and scratch their heads and figure, how was there such a public solicitation of murder that was actually condoned by a current presidential administration? But thus is the philosophy of the current abomination.